if you get up off your butt and rotate your antenna, if your cable is screwed up, and if the air is full of electricity, then somewhere between channels 36 and 37, you'll come upon a TV universe turned inside out. The tour's leaving now, so grease yourself up, strap yourself in, hide all pets, take small bites, use a number 2 pencil, ignore the squishy sounds, breathe through your mouth, and have your tickets ready. You've entered the world of hardcore TV.
You're a fat, disgusting pig. You couldn't get laid if your life depended on it. But this is a beer commercial, and you know what that means. It's Tits and Ass Beer, because nothing sells beer like tits and ass. So let's get this straight. A fat, lazy, greaseball scumbag like you can just sit on his ass while wild women fall all over him. How? Just by drinking our beer. That's how. Hey, if these guys can get some, maybe you can too. Tits and Ass Beer. Buy our beer. Buy lots of it.
Hi, and welcome to the world of hardcore TV. I'll be your guide through this TV land turned upside down. Say, is there anything sexier than a liquored up fat guy? I think not. Drink our beer and we'll deliver the goods. And I think you know what I mean. You know, I wonder if this beer thing would work in here. Oh, hi. Gosh, you're kind of cute. But you are a little on the tiny side. Oh, I get it. It's a light beer. Hey, stick around for the rest of the tour. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Smelling your fingers in public will not be seen tonight in order to bring you this other thing.
Don't be embarrassed, darling. I used to work the concession stand at a Turkish bath. Hello again, sports fans. Rose Biederman, sports lady, and do we have a treat for you today. 2 of the most exciting and fascinating men in the world of wrestling, the Powertwins. Hello, boys.
Hi, Rose.
You 2 intrigue me. You're gorgeous, you're virile, and you're twins. And I'll tell you, you want to hear a small story? My sister-in-law took fertility drugs and she had twins. Siamese, okay, they were scary, but they had gumption. They got off their ass and joined a sideshow and made a very nice living for themselves, mind you, because who doesn't like a good sideshow? I could stare at those freaks for hours. They fascinate me. What'd you pay for those tattoos? Are they expensive?
Oh, this one's about $100, Rose. I heard you had the same one on your butt.
How did you know? Telling tales out of school. Let me ask you boys a question.
Okay.
Did you ever get slammed down so hard that your asshole popped out?
No, but once my
Could I
gonads
cut you off,
rotated-
boys, because I have something interesting to tell you. I went with a wrestler once. It was an interesting experience. He was whining me and dining me like you never saw, but there was a performance problem, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't my fault, boys. Don't look like that. Not my fault, because I had my tights and my creams. I got oils, a feather boa. I'm doing dances, but still his chokehold was a little soft, if you get my meaning. But I don't give up. I'm Rose Biederman. I'm not a quitter. I said, we're getting help. We're going to a doctor. So we go to the doctor, and I said to the doctor, I'm not getting enough attention. I need him to be at attention, if you understand my meaning. And the doctor's just staring at me because I'm on all fours, shaking my tuchus and hollering like a fishmonger. And then he says to me, very smart, he says, Rose, this guy is not for you. He's, how do you say? I'm as sentimental as the next gal, boys. But 10 minutes later, I dump him. P.S. Next week, the doctor and the wrestler go to Club Med together, all right? I see, boys, you're staring at my chest like I'm the mechanical Lincoln at Disney World. You want something? Ask for it. You'd be surprised what my answer would be. What, Myron, we're done already? Damn it, I wanted to ask you if you bathe together because I find that so sexy. One last thing, okay, Myron? Doggy style, pro or con?
Pro. Woof, woof.
Did I tell you, you son of a bitch, Myron? I'm right every time. Come back soon. You're fascinating. You're articulate. You're gorgeous. I love you. This is Rose Biederman, sports lady. Bye-bye.
Guests of Rose Biederman receive a case of Tits and Ass beer. Next time say, I'll have tits and ass.
Category: serial killers.
6 teenagers shot in cars.
David Berkowitz, son of Sam.
26 young girls strangled.
Hey! By a psychopath.
Ted Bundy.
Theodore.
8 nurses strangled in Chicago. Richard Speck.
Speck? He only killed 8 people.
Who's Richard Speck?
But they were nurses, man.
The guy in Wisconsin who killed and ate all those boys?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh yeah, the Domster.
Duh. Isn't Wisconsin the Badger State?
33 boys killed, buried in the basement.
I think we have a winner.
The Clown Guy.
John Wayne Gacy.
When you have a taste for blood, ask for a Bloodweiser.
Here's a tough choice. Tits and Ass Beer. Tits, less filling. Ass, great taste. Can I help you guys with something? How do you get to the mountains of Columbia from here? From here? Oh, well, take a left, and then another left, and then, do you know how to get to 95? No. Okay. Well, just follow the signs and ask someone after that. Okay. No, left.
Hi, this is QCV. Hey, we have got a great collector's item. Now take a good look at this, because you won't see it too often. These are rare, lost Maplethorpe Barmitzvah photographs. A rare, limited edition set of prints that include this one, entitled Barmitzvah Boy, Rabbi, and Biker. I'd recommend that when you look at this picture, really study the use of light and shadow. Wouldn't these be nice in a den or a family room? And how about this one entitled Biker and Rabbi Lighting Candles? Isn't this just stunning? This item is number S&M 6969. It's a $500 value, but the QCV price for these rare Maplethorpe Bar Mitzvah photos is $99.99, or just 3 payments of $29.99. There are only 50 of these left, so hurry, and don't miss out on the rare lost Maplethorpe Bar Mitzvah photos. Hey, what a special, special gift this would make. We only have a few of these left, so hurry and order now.
Hi, Rose Biederman, sports lady. Stay tuned for a special Rose Biederman where I play Spin the Bottle with this year's first round draft choices. They are a delight. Stay tuned.
Hi, this is Lisa's Lovescopes. Virgo, you're gonna have a fight with your boyfriend today because Neptune remains in the 11th house, and your boyfriend Hector, he was in your house too. And he brought his friends over and shit, and like they threw shit all over the house. And he's expecting you to clean it up for him? Well, that's bullshit. Jupiter tells you to tell him it's over. And he says, don't be talking to me like that. And you say, I'm not your maid. And he says, I pay the rent, I can do what I want. And you throw his lazy ass out. So, he's saying I'm sorry and shit like that and acting all kissy and full of remorse. And you end up doing it on the kitchen table because everybody deserves a second chance. Libra, don't even fucking think about getting out of bed. Cause if Mars is in your 6th house and you go to work, your asshole boss is gonna ride your ass. And you tell him, I'm not taking this shit for no $5 an hour, this shit you want me to do. And he says, you do what I'm telling you to. And you say, no. And he says, you better. And you say, better what? And he says, better do it. And you say, what? And he says, what I told you to. And you say, or what? And he says, or else. Or else what? And just then, cause Saturn's in retrograde, you dump hot coffee on his lap and you burn his pee-pee. And you get your ass fired. Cause even though he deserves it, the one who's gonna pay is you. Cause life is like that, I'm telling you. This is Lisa. Remember, you'll go far if you believe in the stars. Ciao.
Nothing stops the De-energizer. It keeps going and going and going and going.
another episode of The Joy of Bikini Waxing. Right now we're going to graphically show you some of the things you might need to bikini wax at home along with us. We're going to be ripping the hair from the inside of Amanda's thighs here to make sure she gets a nice even tan. Aren't those happy little hairs on happy little thighs? And they're going to go bye-bye soon. We'll start off using a tongue depressor, or perhaps a happy little popsicle stick. And who doesn't love popsicles? We're going to spread that wax evenly. You want to make sure that that wax isn't too hot, or Amanda might scream. Ow! See? I told you. That's it. Nice, even strokes. By those sensitive areas, you want to be real gentle. Little touches. Just tap, tap, tap. Sort of like a little drummer boy, isn't it? Tap, tap, tap. And don't be afraid to experiment, because when we're bikini waxing, we don't make mistakes. We only have happy accidents. Let's pull up that wax, shall we? Now it looks tough, but it's not. You just got to get a good grip on that wax. And then a nice firm pull. It's what I like to call a little tug. You just want to get a little tug.
Ow!
And that's a good sign. That means it's working. Now she's ready for a nice thong bikini and a trip to Club Med. Next week we'll be waxing the back of a really hairy man, kind of like Robin Williams. Until then, happy waxing. Goodbye, and God bless.
Wow, I thought she was pretty brave. Personally, I would have been terrified. You know, it's interesting that some people feel the need to rip the hair from their bodies and fix their noses just to be accepted. Although, let's face it, being accepted is pretty much where it's at. Anyway, I'd really hate to waste all this used wax, so I made this handy hardcore TV wax badger. And it comes with its own hair, and that's good. I'm just going to set it right down in our gift shop and see what we get for it. Oh, by the way, this is for you.
And now, Fairytales from the Darkside.
In a far-off kingdom, in a make-believe land, lived a very nice but untalented and nearsighted woodcarver. The more he would toil, the more he would nick and cut himself something awful and bleed all over his wood, till he had but one piece of wood and 3 usable fingers. One night he went to sleep, and to his surprise, when he awoke, the one piece of wood he had left was magically replaced by 2 beautifully carved and well-proportioned dildos. They were so finely crafted that they sold instantly. With the money, the woodcarver bought more wood. He went to sleep that night, and when he awoke there were 3 dildos, 2 cock rings, and a handsome set of Benoit balls. This would continue for several weeks. He bought more wood and awoke to find all of his work already done. Soon he had the most successful adult sex shop in the land. There were whips and shackles, French ticklers, and even a big, jolly, burly butt plug. The woodcarver became a well-to-do man. One day, the woodcarver said to his wife, "Let's stay up late and see who it is that lends us such a helping hand." They hid in the closet. Midnight came, and suddenly 2 tiny naked elves sat down and started to make the sex toys. But unfortunately, the woodcarver was so nearsighted that he thought they were mice and stomped them furiously with the heel of his boot. When he awoke, he found the bloodied naked elves still twitching on top of the half-carved dildos. Oops, he thought, I really fucked this up. For since he was so nearsighted and couldn't carve for shit, he went bankrupt and moved to a trailer park in Florida. Join us next time when we'll hear the tale of the city mouse and the glue trap.
Hi, we're back on QCV with only 15 of these lost Maplethorpe Barmitzvah photos left. They're exquisite. The pictures we're showing you are almost sold out. They're exclusive to QCV, and we're highlighting them today. Take a good close look. This is chopped liver tits and candle lighting in leather. Look at the composition. The dramatic use of the black and white medium. Let's go to the phone lines. Hi, you're on with QCV.
Hi. I can't tell. Is that a little boy or is that a midget?
You know, I really don't know, but, well, either way, he's adorable. Look, you can feel the pride and exhilaration of the bar mitzvah boy, and at the same time, the contrast of the biker in leather. Sweaty and leering, it's captivating. Well, you could stare at that for hours. Both are $29.99, a fabulous value. Comes with frame and certificate of authenticity. They're moving fast, so don't miss out on the lost Maplethorpe bar mitzvah photos.
Hello, boys and girls. Sometimes your friends pressure you into doing bad things in order to be part of the group. And you know they're bad. But if you don't do those things, you'll be left out, everyone will call you a big giant pussy, and no one will play with you. Bye-bye.
On one special day that may never be repeated, the adult video industry got together to make recording history, to protect the rights that are so precious to us all.
It was a great challenge, really. I mean, these people with their busy schedules, I mean, some of them are making 500 films a month, and that says something.
They checked their egos and much of their clothing at the door.
It's like a reunion, but I hardly recognize anyone with their clothes on.
I said the whole place has been sanitized, nothing to worry about, and no one will steal your stuff. Initially, I thought we were just going to make a bundle of money, but it turned out we were really doing it for people, for mankind.
We get undressed and we shave our pubic hair and we screw and moan together for hours. We dance at strip clubs and have 900 lines where we talk while people touch themselves for $50.
Well, I think charity begins with porn. I mean, when you think about it, it's free.
It's a good cause, 'cause it's good.
I screw for hours, yeah, and I somehow still stay hard. When I'm a wreck, I'm almost a booyard.
The song is really meaningful to me because it's just so relevant.
Breast implants so big they hide my face. We screw the world.
These two, they're brilliant, and I would say right at the get-go, Marty he's brilliant.
We screw the world, da-da-da, blowjob.
And his words are very powerful.
We shave our pubic hair.
We shave. At first I thought the song was stupid-like, but it grows on you.
Well, you don't hear a lot of songs with the word tits in it, but they're very important. You see them every day.
We screw the world.
Here's your chorus. Really rich, Dave.
You
really
say
rich.
you hate us while staring at our tits. We make great bread. We give the head. We glue the world. We screw the world.
Don't look down on us just because we have sex with people for money. I mean, we can really make a difference.
We make great bread. We make great bread. We give the head. We give good head.
You know it's magic when people give from here, as well as here.
We make great bread. We make great bread. We give the head.
That was beautiful, fantastic, it was brilliant, everyone. People, you are the world.
We make great bread. We make great bread. We give the head.
Gosh, it's nice to watch those porn-aid people doing things for other people. Although what it is they're doing and who they're doing it for, I'm not quite sure. You know, the adult film industry is like a big family. a big, scary, inbred family. And one of the members of that family is with us to promote her new book. Please welcome Amber. Hi, Amber.
Hi.
I loved your last video.
Oh, I really enjoyed doing it.
Tell us, Amber, where did the idea for your new book come from?
Well, I read this book, All I Need to Know, I learned from kindergarten.
Ah, very thought-provoking, yes.
Yeah, and then I read the follow-up book called All I Need to Know, I Learned from My Cat.
Hey, who doesn't love cat books?
So I thought I'd write my own book called All I Need to Know, I Learned from Pornography.
Wow, what an amazing idea.
Yeah, you want to see some pictures?
Oh, sure, that'd be great.
Do unto others as they would do unto you.
Uh-huh.
The more, the merrier.
More the merrier, yeah.
Oh, and this is my favorite. If you want something done right, do it yourself.
Wow, that's just great.
Thanks.
So, Amber, any new videos to look forward to?
Yes, I'm starring in the Bitches of Madison County.
Well, we'll certainly be looking for that one.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for coming by.
Hey, what are you making? It's a horned pig. God of rainy days. Cool. What do you got? It's a golden calf. Again? Hey, I go with what works.
You've just had a hard day crafting idols. Now it's time to kick back, relax, and pop open a cold one. It's Idolmaker Beer. So let the other guy have his one god. You're an Idolmaker, and the beer you drink is brewed for a polytheistic kind of thirst. So whether it's one god or 100, quench your thirst with Idolmaker Beer. And coming soon, Gods of Plenty Ale and Gods of Plenty Light. Worship the gold.
Marvin Hamlish Electrocutes Field Mice will not be seen tonight in order to bring you this special other thing.
Hello, this is Sigmund
und Ray,
and you are watching Lifestyles.
Welcome into our home
and our hearts. Today we have a letter from a distressed woman. Patrick.
Oh, Schatzi, I believe that's Beatrice. Yeah. Und Beatrice writes, Dear Sigmund und Ray, I am a football widow. What's to do?
Well, there's a quaint old American expression. If you can't beat them off, join them. Beatrice, why don't you try to share football with your husband? We will teach you everything you have to know. What do we know?
We know lots. There's so much to enjoy in football. For example, did you know there are Buccaneers? Yeah.
Pirates, yeah, sexy. I make you walk the plank.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't.
We go on.
Yeah. And also, they have Cincinnati Bengals.
Yes, the Tigers. Oh, we'll have anything with stripes.
Oh, yeah.
But to understand football, first you must understand the most important thing. The uniforms, the color,
the style,
the interesting undergarments.
Is this one of yours?
It's part of my collection.
So sexy.
Sexy, yeah. Like the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys, jeans and boots, yeah.
I thought cowboys wore straight chaps with a peekaboo crotch area.
In a perfect world.
And then there are the New York Giants.
Giants? The bigger the better?
Mit giant Sackplows.
It's not what you think.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
We go on.
Yeah.
Babu!
Yeah. Traditional beer and pretzels.
Babu, remember when we twisted you up like a little pretzel?
Oh, embarrassing him. Babu has such a very sexy walk.
Like a panther in heat.
Very sexy. But more about football.
And speaking of butts, how they squeeze those butts into those little uniforms. It's like magic.
Punch squeeze. Yeah. But the team likes the Cleveland Browns. What's the Brown?
Yeah, I don't know this Brown. It's not like the...
Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, Vikings with horned helmets and swords on furry little jockstraps. Yeah, and the Los Angeles Raiders. More pirates with a patch over the eye. Very sexy.
Yeah, the sexy LA Raiders.
We surrender. Don't hurt us. Well, maybe a little. But I still think our favorites are either the Vikings or the Buccaneers.
Why not both?
Well, we hope we have helped you, future football fans.
Yeah.
Auf Wiedersehen. Babu, babu. Can I have any more root beer shots, babu?
Hi, QCV last call for item S&M 6969. The lost Maplethorpe Bar Mitzvah photos. We've only got 5 left. It's Biker and Rabbi and Proud Mom for $29.99. A welcome addition to any home. It's 8 by 10, perfect for office or den. It's a special value. Look at the mom. So proud, just beaming. And the rabbi, wise and concerned. And the biker, half naked with his prominent male bulge. It gives me goosebumps. He says fun, he says sex, he says buy me. On the line we have Bob from Tupelo, Mississippi. Hi, Bob.
Hi. Hey, I love these photos. I even got some from my kids' room.
Well, good for you, Bob. Enjoy. Bob, what do your friends say when they see these photos?
They say, hey, aren't those the jokers that killed Jesus?
Okay, Bob. Well, enjoy this one. I know you're going to love it. The number's on your screen. The lost Maplethorpe Bar Mitzvah photos. And we're sold out.
Hello, boys and girls. Sometimes strangers may approach you or drive up in a car and offer you candy. You must be very careful. Look him straight in the eye, grab the candy, flip him the finger, and run like hell. Bye-bye.
No. See, you know what the problem is that 110 becomes 95. No, that's not 95, that's 110. See, you should have gotten on 95. You were doing fine, and then you blew it. No, you're all over the place now. Listen, this would go a lot easier if you guys spoke a little English. Look, you're kind of having a rough time here. How about a nice beer? Now listen, drink plenty of this out on the road and the whole trip will seem a lot easier. And for those of you at home, hey, please, buy our beer. Buy lots of it. Thank you and good night.